Here we are starting with the flood damage estimation mode. You can select a flood extent in the layer selector to use in the calculation. By clicking on the Upload button, you can upload your own flood file if wanted. For the Ljubljana urban region, the tool provides multiple flood extents based on different return periods and scenarios. In this mode, damages are calculated based on land cover features. A user can choose to either use the Urban Atlas cover, which is a Copernicus land use layer, or choose a building file. Now we will show how a user can make a new result layer. You first click on Create Damage Layer at the bottom right. In this page, you need to enter all needed parameters for the calculation, such as a name and a flood scenario. You also need to select an area of interest, or you can decide to draw a new one with the drawing tools. You can give your area a name and save it to your profile so that you can reuse them later via the drop-down box. Further, you can decide to do the calculations based on buildings or on the Urban Atlas cover. When UAC is selected, you can also choose a damage parameter set or make a new parameter set by selecting the bottom option in the drop-down, as shown here. In this table, each value corresponds to the amount of euros of damage per square meter for each land use class and for each damage class. Every value can be changed by the user to better reflect the local situation. Again, you can name and save parameter set so that you can reuse it for further calculations. When all parameters have been entered correctly, you can calculate the new damage layer. The result will be automatically loaded and shown on the map. As a user, you can change a visualization from classes to continuous by using the switcher. To access the data panel, click the blue arrow at the bottom. Here you will find more detailed information about the damage layer in the form of graphs and tables. To switch to the urban runoff simulation mode, click on the Change Mode button. As you can see, the layer selector has a different structure here. To create a new hotspot layer, you will need to enter a name and select or draw an area of interest. In this mode, a rainfall event needs to be specified. You can enter an amount of rain yourself, or use the simulation option as shown in this video. Furthermore, you need to select an infiltration parameter set, where you can also use a custom one, as well as a blue-green infrastructure scenario, and finally also a building set. When all parameters have been set, the calculation can be executed. The results are shown on the map, and the user can again choose his visualization method. In the layer selector, result layers can be activated or deactivated by using the toggles and radio buttons. The data panel will show the whole area flash flood risk, as well as the distribution of all buildings into different risk categories. The service also has a built-in comparison functionality. It allows for the comparison of two result layers that have been created in the same area of interest. The data panel will show graphs and tables of both layers side by side for easy comparison. The map will become a split screen, showing one result layer on the left and the other on the right. By using the map slider, users can easily spot spatial differences. Back on the main map, there are some other interesting functionalities. A user can activate satellite view, which will use satellite images as background layers. It is also possible to activate local boundaries for most European countries, such as municipalities or districts. On the top left, users can manage their parameter sets as well as use the search functionality.